welcome to the STA Office's video on how to record videos using CamStudio. CamStudio is an open source program that permits you to record anything that's going on your screen, including the movement of the cursor, anything that's going on in a program, scenes that are going on in a computer game, etc. One thing it also allows you to record is what I'm doing right now, recording audio as well. So you can, and this will be very helpful when you're making a guide about something. So first of all, in using CamStudio, you need to set the region at which the program will record the screen. You can of course set it to be full screen, which you can see is here if you click on it, or you can set it to just capture a certain area of the screen. So you click on fixed region, then you click select, and you can specify the dimensions of the fixed region, for example, and then you click OK and the region will be set. It will not be set in my case right now. After that, you have some options that you will want to choose before you start recording your video, such as where to record the audio from. In my case, it's set to recording audio from the microphone. You can set it to be from the speakers, which means it will record anything that's going on your computer. For example, if you're playing music, it will get recorded, or the program does some sounds, it will get recorded. Or you could just choose not to record anything at all. A few more important things are going to video options. This is where you will choose the compressor you will want to compress your video once you produce it. It could be an AVI format. You can set the quality here. So once you decrease the quality, the size of the video will decrease, of the video file, but the quality of course will decrease. Same thing if you increase it. Usually use an optimum. 70 should be good enough. And a similar thing I forgot to mention was, while setting the region of the screen, if you set the larger the region, the greater the video file size, and that's not something you want. You want to minimize the video file size, so do not choose regions that you're not going to use at all. For example, in this video I'm not showing you the start menu or any of the icons on the desktop. Now, one more thing is going to adjusting the frame rate. You can unclick auto adjust or click it so that it shows you how many frames it will capture, how many milliseconds per frame. Well, what you want to do is see this bar here. Now, the first time you open CamStudio, it's going to be set to 200 frames per second, which is too much, because the eye can only see up to 15 to 24 frames per second. So what you will want to do now is decrease this to around 20. 20 should be fine. This will allow you to decrease the file size while not losing lots of the quality. Now click on OK and you've set the frame rate. Another thing you could do is go to audio options and edit the options for the microphone. For example, the input device, etc. You can go to the volume, and you can also play around with the cursor. This will be quite useful actually. So now you see the cursor, and now you don't. Now again you can see the cursor highlighting stuff in the top menu bar. You can see me highlighting options. I will go to cursor options again. Click on show cursor. Once I click OK, you'll see it again. Now I go to options, cursor options. What I could also do is use custom cursors from the computer's cursors, or I could just choose a cursor from a file. Now CamStudio is directly directing me to the folder which contains the default cursors. So I'm going to choose this pen cursor, or you could choose any other file you want. Click OK, and now my cursor is a pen. Of course I can't see that on my screen, but it will only be seen in the video. Again, one more thing is going to options, cursor options again. You can let the cursor be highlighted. So I'm going to choose an elliptical highlight for my cursor. I'm going to set the color to be light blue. Okay, okay, and now you can see me highlighting stuff with my cursor. This can be quite useful. You can also change the view of CamStudio if you don't want it to be large, if it's getting in the way. And this is basically it. This is what you will need for CamStudio. And once you click stop, which I will do now, CamStudio will just prompt you to save the file, the AVI file, in a certain place. Save it somewhere you want it and give it a name that you will recognize, and you're done. Thank you for listening, and hope we will get you more videos from the STA office. Bye bye.